Sakuyanade Ball Olaram, or hello everyone and welcome. A Wolves Den Games is proud to present Therapeutic Thursdays with your host, Garoyalor Kier. Howdy folks, actually, you know what? Let me fix that real quick. That can be done better. I know it can. There it is. Just give me 1 second to fix the game screen here, folks. Just because it'll work a little smoother if folks can see it a little better. You know what I mean? Maybe a little further. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Welcome. We're doing a bit of Broforce today because I don't know if anybody happened to have noticed, but yesterday things got a little... We ended up running rather late. I ended up actually not getting to bed till like 12 something this morning. So that was a bit interesting. I'll restart that one. We'll start it normal. We'll play offline. That way we don't get people joining it and you guys get a better idea of what the game's... Well, the kind of insanity this game is actually known for. This is also not the arcade, which is what we usually tend to play. So we'll have the full-on chibi helicopter and the map, and we'll be able to kind of take things a little more piecemeal, and it'll save a bit better. But for the most part, it's just a little crazy fun for winding down after a long and rather grueling Thursday. While I didn't get to bed until about... Yeah, I love Horizon Zero Dawn. A friend of ours had played it. There's our first save there, Bromando. Bromando! Yeah, as I was saying, an associate of ours, in fact, the very person who suggested Critical Role to us, he had done a playthrough of that, and after seeing it, I would love a chance to be able to play it. I just don't really have that option currently. But we will be trying to progress and move forward and eventually get something like that together. Because I really enjoy those wide open maps that you can just sit and explore and not necessarily be a Brorakis. The puns in this are just absolutely terrible. I love them. For someone whose second middle name literally is smartass, I particularly enjoy the puns in this game. But yeah, this is basically, I guess essentially this would be almost Mario Brothers on steroids with guns. Because the testosterone in this is just insane. Granted, it's not Skyrim, but I don't have to think quite so much. And after lack of sleep, not having to think is actually a bit of a plus. For those who may not know, we are also streaming directly to YouTube and Facebook. So if I reply to a comment that you don't see pop up on the screen, it's probably in one of those two places. Unfortunately, I can't get them all centralized to one location. That would be really cool, though. To be able to get all our chat from Facebook and YouTube moved to where everyone could see it up here on the screen, and then maybe people would be able to interact a little more. Because I figure if we have if we're able to build the right community, then folks will be able to... Wow, that was kind of nuts. Then folks will be able to have a bit more fun by being able to talk not just to us, but to each other. Bro hard. Ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun. Talk about serious nostalgia. Boo. That guy's like, what? I said boo. Oh yeah, there's a door there. So how about I just bypass the door altogether? And the domino effect is writ large in this game, as I'm sure people have noticed. As this game's physics is a little bit more, in some ways, a little bit more realistic than Skyrim. Because, I mean, let's face it, jumping up a mountain, something you can't really do much. Brodell Walker, Texas Ranger. Whoa. Although some of the puns can be a little forced. McBrover! I have to admit, this right here is my favorite character, even though technically his weapons are a little meh. Catch. Okay, there we go. Now, his other ability... Let's give it a second here. I almost blew myself up. I'm gonna use his special before we switch out here. Now you notice that turkey draws them all towards you and then blows up. They're like, what? And then of course you can blow it up early, but this is one of those crazy nuts games where things just start spiraling out of control, usually because some explosion gets set off and then a floor disappears and things just start dropping. Wow. I mean, depending on what on how things go, we may swap over to Skyrim here in just a little bit, but I figured I'd allow Miss Adika to entertain a little bit of company. Okay, so we've got a couple of spots to go here. I usually tend to go for the crates because you can get some really good supplies. But I figure we can at least get a little ways into this and then maybe switch over to Skyrim in a little bit, depending on whether I wake up more or not. And I usually prefer to... Let's see. No, I need that to... There we go. That'll help. Okay. So, as I am not really sure how I'm going to be feeling due to getting squished by a brick, apparently. I have no idea what that was. That was just crazy. That's what I was trying to do. Whoops. Okay, let's see if I can actually get that to work this time. Nope. I finally get that to work properly, and then that happens. There we go. Okay, let's try to be more careful about getting myself squished by bricks. And yet I'm sitting here throwing explosives. Good job, Kier. What? Ram, bro. Which, of course, is who you start with, so I don't know if that particular pun had been clear. Okay, that was just pure luck. Entirely unintentional. Did you hear something? That part is like Skyrim. So he ran toward it? Ooh! Ouch. Now you'll notice that there are empty cages here, and there are never any bros to fill them. The whole reason for that whoops, not that far, although that does help. No, it doesn't. Ooh! Yeah, this is pretty much how tired I am at the moment. These things should be really simple, but I'm all loopy. But that's what happens with lack of sleep, and it sucks. But it's kind of why we've got the Insomnia Squad. So that when it is one of those rough nights, at least we've got stuff we can do. Whoops. That went over way too far. Although I am kind of glad it did. Okay. Now I'm doing this so I can go up for the other crate right there. That way we can go into this with grenades. Haha! I don't think I can just dig through this way. This is one of the things you couldn't do with Mario. I mean, if you could break the walls and stuff enough to that was one of the better runs I've done. Okay, that was interesting. That was unintentional. And that worked. Whatever works, right? But yeah, you'll notice that there are some of these empty cages, but there are no bros. Well, the reason for that is so that if you're playing two-player, you can get your partner back, but you can't necessarily do any more than that. Huh? Did you hear something? That was terrible. I knew that was coming too. Anybody else get that feeling? Okay, that one worked. That one didn't. Was it the jump? Nope. That should help. No, it didn't. Oh, whoops. Not that I necessarily need to clear out all the spikes, but it just tends to be a little easier. Okay. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Whoops. Puppy. Bam! That's 2 down. That's all of them down. Hey, that's even better. At least I stayed back. That would have been real dumb. That worked out nicely. Right. Oh, I almost had him. Catch. Yo, bro. Oh, I missed. Okay, let's see if I can... There we go. Let me just back up a little. Whoops. Grab some more. There we go. Some of these get a little annoying. Now we know. And knowing is a Nicolas Cage movie. Okay, that was a little better. I mean, okay, I could play Dota Underlords where I have to think even less. Though they made a bunch of changes to that game, so I have no idea how it works anymore. Catch. And you can have one. And you can have one. I feel like Oprah. There we go. There we go. Though I still prefer McBrover. Whoa! Braid! What, did I still forget to turn the sound up for myself? Is that what the issue is here? Everything seems really quiet, and I'm thinking that's why. Give me 1 second, folks. Yep, I forgot to turn my sound up. Okay, there we go. Now the strange thing is, this is probably the best guy against the first helicopter. Despite having no kind of ranged weapon whatsoever. Bees. Hello, bees. Hello, bees. Of course, you have to be far more careful with the barrels and explosives, depending on what kind they are. We also got kind of a new chair today, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. Hi, how you doing? Anything? Nope, don't need anything there. Oh. The guy was like, wait, what? I thought I got you. Blam. Guy's sitting there probably like, wait, what was that all about? Oh yeah. There's a halfway mark. Huh. That was actually kind of cool. For those fans of Magic the Gathering, 2 white, 2 blue, 2 black, 2 red, 2 green. Door to nothing. Or door to nothingness, I think it is. Phantom Omaha would know better. He's our resident Magic player around here. Again, I'm a casual player. He's the one who usually would go to drafts and things like that. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you many of the other extras other than McBrover. Whoops. Well, we're back to McBrover. I have no idea how I keep throwing it right where I need to. I hit the wrong button. Happy Thanksgiving! I think that's part of the reason why I enjoy using that so much. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know. Couldn't think of another holiday where turkey was traditional. This is McLean's Flashbangs. Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Hi. This'll work. That's his special. He calls in an airstrike. And of course Rambo with his grenades. There it went. Bro Dread. Kind of funny that I went from Rambro to Bro Dread, both played by the same actor, at least at the time. Oh, they took out the box. Well, they can burn for that. Forgot about his little fire bombs. Who we got now? The guy I was going to show you his special in the first place. Come in, bro. Luckily, your own explosives don't usually blow you up, but your own explosives usually lead to other things blowing up. And when that happens... Hey, I know, it's Mario Brothers, directed by Michael Bay. If I'm a little loud, folks, I apologize. Please let me know. I can always turn myself down. Forgot how limited the range was on that. Whoops. Don't want to be right there. More of those Did no one teach the dogs not to? That was my own fault. Oops. I am brave. And that's why Blade is one of the best guys on here. Unfortunately, every time you rescue a guy, you also switch. Oh, there's nothing really down there, is there? Just death. Of course, I guess they didn't realize it was the same way up here, huh? Agent J. Still think they should have gone with a name more like Brogent J. Noisy cricket. Ooh. I hate the big guys. They remind me of bullies in high school. That's better. Sometimes it's all about the aim. And that wasn't it at all. Yay! Us versus the devil, and we win. Also, for the record, those who might be interested in those who might be interested in checking out what Critical Role is all about, they will be doing their live from Gen Con show on Friday, and we will be hosting that. Keep in mind their live shows tend to be a lot crazier than their regular campaign stuff, mostly because it's a whole different energy. There we go. Here I come to wreck their day. So, people are welcome to come over to our Twitch channel to watch with us, because I have no idea how to... Well, first of all, how to set it up to be able to stream it elsewhere, but also not sure we have the permission for something like that. It's like, wait, what? Oh, really? It's a full-on miss? Haha. I am brave. Maybe it's just the way they put his name in there that makes me want to accent it. I don't know. Oh, I wish I was still Braid. Okay, maybe not. Oh. I lived? And I even got to the flag. That was actually kind of cool. The only time I've beaten that thing that fast was, well, with Braid. And Chewie, if you happen to be out there watching, thank Lansdell for that particular strategy for using Braid to get rid of that guy. And if you are watching, why? Especially, you've got a Hearthstone challenge coming up, I believe. Oh yeah, the dogs feed on the dead and become like werewolves or something. Or all roided out dogs. And they're like, what just happened? You okay, bro? That clears that. Knew that was coming. Why would they airdrop Dirty Brory? Okay, this is one of the guys I don't like very much. Not because of the character, but because it's actually a revolver. Do they not know how this stuff works? Granted, it does shoot rather far. Okay, nobody ever said these guys were all that smart. SMRT smart. Okay, now that I actually have Bro Dread back. Yeah, his is a homing missile. Well, a remote control missile. But his bullets will arc toward an enemy. Kinda like in the movie. There we go. I mean, yeah, you can't really rogue it as well with this one, but... Ooh! Poor McBrover. Merca. Whoops. That might take me out. No. Whoa, that was close. Yep. Dagnabbit. I was gonna push the barrel over and use that to do it. But let's do that instead. Sweep the board, as some of us would say in Magic. Yeah, I'm sure folks can tell that I'm rather tired. So, how about this? What I'll do is I'll play until at least this hour's up. And then... Good thing I backed away. And then I'll grab some food. I will see if I can grab a nap, assuming my brain lets me. Oh, that was my bad. However, that Skyrim bit of, well, that rogue bit of business is still how I operate. If I can go around them, then I don't have to deal with them. Throw them that way. One of these days I'm going to remember to just grab the devil and throw him off the tower. Kind of funny that I'm wearing the black with the red tie and I don't know. If anybody's watched the TV series Burn Notice, it's actually where I got that part of the look from, honestly. Because that was a great episode. Hello, bees. The Brominator. We're here to pump you up. Ooh. And that's why I like the turkey. Have some turkey, turkey. Whoa. Almost blew myself right off a cliff. That would have sucked. We'll just let that take care of you. Who is he going to tell? He goes running off to yell to somebody, Broforce. It's like there's nobody there. That time I did blow myself off a cliff. That was kind of funny. Whoa. That could have been real bad. It's been real, and it's been fun. But it ain't been real fun. Nope. Did I already get him? I think I already got him. And I did it on accident. That's kind of funny. Now some of these areas on the map tend to be larger than others, so kind of unsure where the next flight is. I figure better safe than sorry. Whee! And here I am, being all efficient. And I really don't need to be, do I? Kind of funny how that all worked out, though. Rambo! Anybody remember Gizmo? I don't know what that was, buddy, but... Ooh! I don't know what that was either. That was an intense shot. That's what that was. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. Die Hard 1, folks. Because now he thinks I'm on his team. Whoops. And now I get all my flashbangs back. Whoa. Let's not be jumping off cliffs here, folks. Heh. Did I need to get the flag? No. Why did I do it? Because it was fun. Bad dog. Oh. Bad dog, no bone for you. Welcome to the party, pal. Uh-oh. Take that, bad guys. Ooh. What in the world was that? Actually, I like that. Yeah, this, I understand that this might not be everybody's cup of tea, and I'm good with that. I can understand that. Skyrim seems to be our most popular runs, so maybe if I can get myself a little bit of a nap, some food, then we can go roguing again. Crap, I missed my jump. What in the world was that one? I wish I had Bro Pliskin. Or Snake Broskin? I don't remember. Then we'll do it the easy way. Well, good thing we didn't have to go too far. Good thing I held off. Oh, I hate this level. What? Howdy, welcome Vortex. Just having a little nonsense fun here. Again, blew myself right off the cliff. Heh. Airstrike. How things going with you? Well, I would hope. Okay. Whoops. I need that to be able to make this jump properly. Nope. That was a serious mistake. Welcome all. Granted, we're not trying to do any kind of serious playthrough. It's more of a stress relief nonsense for stress relief kind of thing. I hate this jump. Although that helps. That actually helps a lot. That one jump is usually the worst of it. These guys aren't very smart, are they? Granted, they'll run right off a cliff, chasing a grenade you threw. Vitamins. Like how it has a Z. If you look carefully, you can see a word underneath it. Now soon, probably not too soon, but soon. Maybe after this one or possibly the next one. I'll need to take a bit of a break. But if things work out properly, that's not properly. If things work out properly, come get me. Dag nabbit. That was terrible. Clearly I'm tired. And, well, that happens when you didn't get much sleep the night before. However, we may follow this up with an Insomnia Squad episode to follow up with some more Skyrim, as that seems to be what folks enjoy the most. I just needed a bit more nonsense and not really thinking for a bit due to lack of sleep, but we've got, well, at least part of me would like to think we've got people who kind of rely on us a little bit, so we want to be here as close to our usual schedules as possible. Okay. There you go. Ooh! That was terrible. Come on, Blade. Whoops. Figured that would be the last one. That was horrible. Yeah, I need a chance to definitely get some proper rest and come back at this. And if folks would like, I can make sure that the next one is Skyrim, or if you'd rather see Borderlands, I could do that. I mean, I really enjoy Borderlands, but I just get the feeling like I don't get to interact as much or as well, as it takes a lot more focus. Not that this game takes a lot of focus, it's just more they're like, what? Heh. Now to use vitamins. Gotta flex. Do my roundhouse kicks. Okay. Yep, that's us, folks. A lot of nonsense. But we do this for stress relief and for fun. This is not our major focus, as our regular viewers happen to know. We are more of a tabletop gaming company, insofar as we design and publish, we design, write, and publish tabletop games. We only have a couple of real simple system ones out currently. I didn't want that blowing up on me. And this is what it makes them scared. Aww. RoboCop! Gotta love RoboCop. That's one pun that I absolutely love in this. Here, catch. Now the thing with RoboCop is you gotta charge up his gun. I mean, you can do that, but it's quick little bursts and it's after you let go of the trigger. Oh. Some of these guys are not very smart, are they? I can't believe that worked. Whoa. Oh. Luckily I had that momentary invincibility. They must not have learned to mind their surroundings. Sure, people get that reference. Oh. Whoa. Whoops. Well, that helped. Go away. I mean, go away. I mean... Whoa. He just bounced on his butt the whole way across. That was pretty funny. Okay, folks. Whenever this numbered location happens to run out, and we go back to the map, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. It's the first saved game, so that'll be easy enough to remember. We'll pick up from here, and I'm gonna need a nap or something, but hopefully it should be tonight. We'll be able to follow up with a bit of Insomnia Squad. Whoops. Actually, here, you hold that one. You hold that one. Whoa. Talk about chain reactions. Heh. RoboCop. I really gotta learn what the pattern is between these. The Promenator. Ooh, Ooh, Ed 209. I mean, we've got Robocop. It only makes sense to have Ed 209 as well. Brogent J. Yeah, this thing is pretty much unstoppable. Oof. Except if you fall too far with it, like I just did. And it jumps you out of it. And that ends up happening. Dag nabbit, I shouldn't have jumped. Huh. I did not know that was a thing. Good to learn. Really? It worked. I'm glad it's relaxing. If I wasn't really ready to just kind of pass out while playing, I'd be more than happy to just keep running with it, but currently, well, health has got to come first, otherwise I can't be here with you folks every day, and, well, that would kind of suck. I mean, I know that it's not always me, sometimes it's Miss Adika, but same kind of principle. Yeah, that's saved there. So I'm going to go ahead and drop out of here for the moment. There's also a free version on Steam called Expendabros, which I believe came out right around the same time as let's see, Expendables 3, which is rather interesting. It kind of follows along with the storyline from Expendables 3, and yet it kind of isn't. However, I'm going to get a few things taken care of and grab myself a nap, and hopefully we should be back as of some point later tonight. It is 8 now. Probably somewhere around midnight Central Time. Maybe a little later than that. Last night we ended up not getting started until like 2:30, I think. So I apologize for ending up much later, but again, our sleep schedules have been so messed up with all the work and everything else lately. Add that the mental issues of depression and anxiety and other similar things, along with pain and reading and writing issues. I mean, there's a lot of things, and it gets difficult sometimes, but we're here in order to help build a community that people can rely on. So I want to try and make sure that we're here as much as possible. Even if we're not playing, even if we're just working, we still at least have chat open in case somebody needs somebody to talk to. And people are always welcome to message over on Facebook, send us a message on Twitter or tweet at us, I guess is the proper term. But yeah, for the most part, we just try to be here as much as possible during our mandatory rest times while we work on all of our tabletop designs we have currently in the works, which is quite a few. Which is another reason why things are a little slower on that end, because it takes time to get everything together, and when certain projects are becoming too much of a physical issue, it's time to move on to something else and put that on hold. That way something is always getting done. It's just not always the same thing every day. If that makes any sense to anyone. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining us. I'm going to grab our announcer, Raven, and I'm going to sign off for now, but we should be back in 4 or 5 hours, maybe. Keep an eye out. I'm sure that I'll post something somewhere. Sometimes, if there's some scheduling issues, there are times where I don't always get a chance to put a time into the program. So when I end up starting, that's when the announcements go out. But I try really hard not to do that. Last night was kind of a bit of a different aspect. Someone else was having trouble sleeping, and I asked, hey, would a stream maybe help a little bit? They were like, maybe. So we jumped on and went ahead with it. So I will do my best. I can't promise too much, but next stream should definitely be some more Skyrim for those Skyrim fans. If you'd rather see Borderlands, or we also have Guts and Glory and a bunch of other ones. If there's something else you'd like to see, feel free to let us know. If we have it, we'd be more than happy to feature it. And if not, we will do what we'll add it to the list of things that we are looking to pick up in order to help expand and help build our little community over here, whether it's over on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. Don't forget that we use these streams more as a jumping point of common ground to talk with folks and see what they like and what they don't like, and what games they're into, whether it's tabletop or video games. And that's a starting point so that we can better understand each other, and with understanding we tend to have a bit less conflict, and there's plenty of conflict in the world. We don't really need any more of that, do we? So competition should be friendly rather than toxic, because if you encourage everybody while still making it clear that there is a bit of competition there, again, like playing Magic the Gathering around your kitchen table with friends rather than in a tournament setting, those kinds of things tend to be the memories that we enjoy the most, and the ones that stick with us the longest. So we figure cooperation, competition, community. It's what we all need, right? Hopefully we should be back in about 5 or 6 hours, depending on how things here at work are going. In the meantime, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. I apologize for how short today's has been, but lack of sleep, pain, and a bunch of other issues has affected our usual stream for today. However, we will be following this up as soon as possible, and we'll be running some Skyrim for the next one. If anybody wants to see something else, feel free to speak up and let us know. As usual, any links or methods of getting a hold of us are all down below, right here on twitch.tv/wolvesdengames. And don't forget, cooperation, competition, community. Stuff we all need. So until next time, folks, bye for now. Thank you all for joining us. Please give us a follow on twitch.tv/wolvesdengames. Long days and pleasant nights. Jateka nade, or good night, everyone. They've walked through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, and through For Honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/wildwolfgaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/wolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad.